Hello everyone, how you doing? I thought it was time for another hashtag. I've been doing a number of unboxings here lately, and I said I need to switch it up a little bit. So I went and did the usual. I put hashtag into the search box on YouTube and come up with a plethora of choices. One stuck out to me. It is called hashtag tarot tubers A to Z. Uh, I saw it. It led me to Hermit's Cave. I've seen some of his other work, but this was the first time that I had saw this one, and it really appealed to me. As most of you would know, I'm still fairly new to the tarot tube community. I started last summer, and so this is I thought would be another way for you to get to know me. Um, so we will begin. I have my cheat sheet, so if you see me looking down, um, that's what it's all about. So, A is for age. I am 63 years old. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. Yeah, I'm 63. B is for book. And there was another VR that I did that asked about my favorite book. And in that VR, I stated this book. Um, the Journey Continues Living Clean. Um, I am in recovery, and that book is very important to me, and it helps me on my um, healing journey and on my spiritual journey. Right now, in that same vein, my current favorite book is uh, a newer um, book. It is a daily meditation, and it is also recovery based, and it is called the Spiritual Principle a Day. And so you just look through the book and find um, your current day's date. And, like, for example, today is the day that I'm taping this is January the 12th. And it is about forgiveness and the amends process. We forgive ourselves, we forgive others, and we find peace regardless of what others may think or feel or tell us. Um, so yeah, this is my favorite book right now currently, and probably will remain to be one of my top books for quite some time. Um, C. C is for career that you wanted when you were a child and what it actually is now. Um, I had a couple of things that I wanted to be when I was a child. My youngest recollection was I loved school, and when I was in elementary school, I really wanted to be a teacher. Uh, most of my teachers I really, really liked, and so I wanted to emulate and be them. When I got a little older, I think someone had been sick in the family, and so I'm empathetic, and I wanted to be a nurse. And then by the time I got to high school, um, my ideas had changed again. And what I wanted to be at this time, it stayed that way for a very long time, but it's never was realized. I wanted to be a journalist. Um, I really enjoyed reading newspapers. Yeah, I'm from that era. Remember, I said I'm 63. I loved reading newspapers. I liked watching news on TV. My father watched a lot of news, and I was a daddy's girl, so I watched what daddy watched. Um, what it is now, what it actually is now, I will say I'm retired now. I'm disabled, retired. Um, but what I did the majority of my adult life was service related positions. I've been everything from a shirt presser to a security officer. Um, my last job was I was a security officer, and I've been security at a bank. I've been security at a housing development, and I have been um, security for commercial business. Commercial business was the last post I had. So, and I really enjoyed that. But now I'm just retired. D is for dream. My dream is to I have, well, we'll get into this later down here, but I have 8 grandchildren, and my dream is to win the lottery. And I want a 2-bedroom, either a 2-bedroom beach condo, oceanfront, or my first choice would be a small home up on like a rocky peak above the surf, so I could see the waves, hear the waves, smell the waves, but be up enough so I wouldn't have to worry about being washed away. And to be able to buy each of my grandchildren a new vehicle and a home, so that that's something that they wouldn't have to worry about. They would always have a place to call home. So that's my biggest dream right now, would be able to provide that for my family. Essential item, it would have to be my cell phone. I use it for everything. It's what I'm recording on now. It's my calendar. It's my address book. It is my connection to family and friends, near and far away. It is, I have a desktop, but I actually do just as much or more social media and what have you on my phone. So, yeah, I would be completely lost without my phone. F is for favorite RWS deck. And I, of course, have the Apprentice deck, which is the RWS with keywords on it. But I recently, well, a few months back, I got this version, and this is the 1909 RWS Tarot Sawyer Redux edition. And this is Jamie Sawyer's, where she redrew the RWS, and she just cleaned up the images and put the mandalas behind in the scenery, and I think it's just absolutely beautiful while sticking to the original artwork. All she did was clean it up a bit and maybe made some of the colors richer and more vibrant. Um, well, how many of them do I have upside down? But I think it's just simply beautiful. And it is, oh, that is Temperance. It is my favorite RWS. Okay. Then we go to gold or silver. I wore gold for years, and biggest part of my jewelry collection is gold. Um, However, you know, you see those little things it talks about what your sign is and what your colors are and these different things. And mine always talked about silver for me. And so I tried it, and sterling silver I cannot wear. I don't care how good a grade it is, it will turn my skin green and it will turn black within a couple of hours. It doesn't take any time at all. There's something in my skin that just will not take it. However, I do like myself some platinum pretty good, and I most of what I wear is stainless steel. So I do wear the silver. Um, my cross I wear is a stainless steel cross. But I do wear actually more silver now than I do gold. But I have no qualms about either one or wearing them both at the same time. I'm okay with that too. Um, H is for height. Um, I am 5'3". Um, so yeah, I'm on the short side. Um, I, ideal day. Ideal day for me would be at the beach. Um, I can't get down in the surf because of my disability, but I can get on the boardwalk, and as long as I can see it, hear it, and smell it, it just speaks to my spirit. The ocean speaks to me, so that's why it's a big part of my dream. And but the ideal day would be a beautiful sunny day at the beach. Um, I usually like getting on the boardwalk near where there's some type of event or something going on. So usually I will hear the noises of the other people close by, or music or something else going on, and to spend that with good friends or a loved one, and then maybe finish the day up with a nice meal somewhere before, you know, turning in for a leisurely evening. That would be a perfect ideal day for me. J is for a joke. It's your funniest. Okay, this is probably going to make me some enemies, but I absolutely love blonde jokes. And let's see, what's one of the tamest ones I can think of? What do you call a freezer full of blondes? Frosted Flakes. K is for kids. I have one son. He's 44, and like I said, he has 8 children. He has 4 boys and 4 girls. The oldest grandchildren are 21, and the babies is a set of twin girls that are 5. So yeah, they all have pieces of my heart. L is for living arrangements. I live in a 1,200 square foot apartment, 2 bedrooms, 1.5 baths. me and my dog, and she allows me to pay the rent for her. But she truly is the queen of this domain and runs things around here. Don't get it twisted. Um, but yeah, that's my current living arrangements. M is for Marseille deck. I do not have any. I have not learned the Marseille or the Thoth yet. I don't know if I will. I've seen some Marseille decks and some of them appeal to me, but I don't know. Right now I'm just sticking with RWS. That's what I first was introduced to. That's what I've learned, uh, and that's what appeals to me most. And so I do not own any Marseille. N is for nicknames. Okay, so as you're aware, my name is Faith, and for just about the whole time I worked, as country folks would say, public work, um, I went by Faye for years and years and years. And then just started going by my name, Faith, again. I am also, not only am I a YouTuber, but I'm also a gamer. And most of my main characters are named in honor of my husband. And so I'm also known as, and probably just as, probably more so, is my tune's name is Ms. Perv. And so that's been one of my big nicknames. I used to be a real big girl, and joined a Weight Watcher group for women who were supporting each other and giving each other, moral support, and atta girls. And we was called the Skinny Girls because that's what we was working towards. And each of us took the moniker of Skinny and whatever your first name was. So also a lot of my, I guess, somewhat persona online is also Skinny Faith. So those are my 3 nicknames. Oh, and of course, it's not necessarily a nickname, but the name that I'm most proud of is Grandma Gigi. So, yes. Okay. O is for Oracle. What is your favorite oracle? Currently, my favorite oracle is the Sign of the Times Oracle by Crystal Banner. I love this oracle because it uses everyday things that we see in the world and reminds us of some type of positive affirmation or encouragement. Like there's a disco ball and it says mirror, which is reflection. And then coins, if you find coins heads up or head is supposed to be good luck. An anchor or stability. The heart is love. Bullseye, focus. The clouds, distractions. Yeah, I can get outside and get distracted by the clouds. Peace and harmony. And it's just, more of that, like things that we see in everyday life, and they can remind us of some positive, yin yang, a balance they can remind us of some positive or spiritual affirmation. And so that is currently my favorite oracle. Yeah. Okay. P is for what you're passionate about. I don't know. This one is a difficult one for me. I mean, I have a strong personality. I'm very opinionated, so I guess you could say that I have a passion about many things. I guess one of my biggest things currently is the way people treat their animals. Um, you know, and I live in the U.S., and back here about 2 or 3 weeks ago, we had some very frigid temperatures, and I'm in the South, and even here, it got down to 5 degrees with a wind chill of -16, and that is very unusual for here in the South. And there were people who were leaving their pets outside, and I'm like, you're not sleeping outdoors tonight, so why is the fur baby sleeping outside? And that really, really bothers me. If you're going to bring a pet um, into your house, or if you're going to have ownership of it, then it ought to be welcome in your home, in my opinion, and treated like one of the family. That it's not just an object or a possession. It is a live, breathing, blood-filled creature that was put on this earth. And I think all of us was put here to be nurtured and loved and treated well. Um, and so, yeah, that goes for, my little four-legged fur babies. I have a Chihuahua mix named Belle, and like I said, she runs the roost here. So if I don't have the time, the patience, or the finances to treat a pet well, then I don't need to bring it in my home. Q is a quote. Grow where you're planted. Life has ups and downs, and everything isn't going to always be sunshine and pretty days, and everything's not going to be perfect. And so you need to be able to grow wherever you planted. The thought come in my mind, I'm trying to think of how to clean it up. A lot of farmers use manure to fertilize with, so yeah. R is for relationship status. I am transitioning from widow to single. I've been a widow for 13 years, and during this time, I have not been on a date. I have not had a kiss from a significant other, male or female. I do believe in everyone being able to love who they love, and it's none of my business who you love and what you do in the privacy of your own home. But I'm starting to open up to the idea of possibly dating, possibly getting in a relationship. So yeah, I'm making that transition from widow to single. S is for season. My favorite season of the year is fall. I love those cool, crisp days And again, I'm here in the south, and the mountains here where the trees uh, turn lot beautiful colors, and you have that fall color of the reds and the oranges and the golds, and then you combine that with some of the fall colors of purples and like a burgundy. I just wearing sweaters and sweatshirts during the day and snuggling under a blanket at night. I mean, what's not to like? It's just beautiful to me. It's a beautiful time of year. I'm not real happy about wintertime where, all the trees are bare. But then that lets me look forward to spring. And I would say that I would like spring were it not for the pollen, but I know pollen is necessary evil that we must deal with to have the beautiful flowers and everything coming back to life. So, yeah, I prefer fall. T is for tarot, my first and my last. My very first tarot was the original Mythic Tarot. My deck that I have has a copyright of 1986, and it has this back on it, and yeah, these are the images. And so this was my very first deck, and it came in a box, and it came with a cloth to use as a spread, and it actually has the boxes drawn out on it. For right now, the term is eluding me, but for the big 10 card spread, Celtic Cross. It actually has a Celtic Cross spread printed on the cloth. But this was my very first deck. My very last deck, I just received it, I think sometime last week. I just did an unboxing of it. And this is the second edition of Matt Hughes' Ethereal Visions Tarot Luna Edition. And these are the backs. And it is stamped with the iridescent foil, and it Art Nouveau style and the pastels, and it is just so beautiful to me. I haven't really used this in any spreads yet. Like I said, I think I've had it maybe a week. It was on pre-order, and I just received it. But I look forward to doing some work with this deck. Now, isn't that beautiful to be a tower card? But yes, this deck is very beautiful to me. So that's my newest deck. Okay, U is for what upsets you the most. Well, I guess I've already talked about that when I talked about what my passion is. I forgot about this entry on this. Yeah, I guess I guess I'm gonna let that stand. That's what upsets me the most, is the way people treat other people and the way people treat pets. If If something's not for you, then, you know, keep it moving. You don't have to be mean or be cruel to it. Um, you just don't have to let it be a part of your life. Um, V is for vlog, the one you're most proud of and you're most popular. Okay. The one that has the most views, and I went on on the analytics to get this information. The one that has the most views is a daily collective reading dated July 16th of 2022, which means it would be one of my first videos um, that I created and posted. And it has the most views of, I think I'm currently sitting at somewhere around 180 videos, and it's got the most of all of them. The one that I'm most proud of, I did a VR to Katie Flowers and to her New Year spread, and I did it as a collaboration with a friend of mine, Weather Shaman. Her name's Katie, but Weather Shaman ASMR. So go check her out. She let me do that New Year spread on her for 2023, and it, by the time we laid everything out, it was about 23, 24 cards. It was a full table full of cards, and I was a little anxious about it, that we was doing it as a live. It was going to be a VR. It was a collaboration, and we was doing it live. And I thought, oh my God, I am biting off way too much. There's no way I'm going to be able to come through this unscathed. And I just knew that somewhere during this spread that I was going to hit a mental roadblock, and I would go totally blank, and there it would be caught on video for all to see. And that did not happen. It went as smooth as it could go. And I'm right proud of that video and the effort that I was able to come through like a champion. Yeah. W is for weakness. Sweets. I have a weakness for sweets. I have to have, I have a cousin who makes me peppermint bark, homemade, with the dark chocolate on the bottom, the white chocolate on the top, and the crumbled up candy canes on top of that. And she puts peppermint extract in each layer of the chocolate, and it is to die for. And she makes it for me year round. Usually the only time you see peppermint bark is, you know, during the holidays at Christmas. But she makes it for me year round, so I always have some peppermint bark in the house. I do like ice cream. That is a weakness. I do I also have a weakness for chai, where a lot of people have to have coffee. Don't care anything about it at all. But I have to have a chai latte every morning, or y'all don't want to be around me. And so, yeah, those are my weaknesses. And bail is my weakness. But yeah, those are my weaknesses. X rated. Tell us something naughty you did. No, Sorry, that's none of your business. And we're going to keep it moving. Why? Yesteryear. Your favorite year so far and why? Oh my, this is. I don't know that I have just one. I mean, 1978, the year my son was born. Um, 2001, I got married. 2001, my first grandson was born the day after I got married. Um, 2017, um, when the twins were born, the twin girls. Um, there's been a number of blessings that I've had in my life, and that have made those some pivotal years for me. 2008, when I finally graduated from college. Um, in most of my courses, I was older than my instructors. So yeah, when I walked across that stage and got my bachelor's in 2008. So yeah, those are some favorite years. Z is for Zen. What do you do to relax or stay calm? Two things that are my favorite ways to relax. One is to take a bubble bath. I love taking hot bubble baths, or a hot shower, either one. And the other thing is let me get in my rocking chair, me and my dog, and just sit and rock. I've had a rocking chair everywhere I've ever lived all of my life. As far back as I can remember, there's always been a rocking chair in my home. After I got grown and left home, um, I have a sofa and a rocker. I just have to have a rocker. Um, so yeah, that's one of my best ways to relax and to calm down, is to take that bubble bath and put on something, put on some sweats and come curl up in the rocking chair with the dog, and I might or might not be watching TV, who knows, but that's a great way to relax. um, so let me know what you think of my A to Z. um, Comment down below what resonated, what didn't, what I could have done better, what I could have done differently. Um, Let me know if you're a creator, or whether or not you're going to create this hashtag on your channel. Um, Link back to Hermit's Cave. I will have the link down below for you to see his video and to connect to the playlist for this. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. If you like my videos, give me a thumbs up. That seems to be real important to YouTube. Comment down below. Share my videos with your friends. These things will help my channel to grow, and I'm grateful for all of your support and everything that you do to help me to grow. I will be seeing you soon, either in another hashtag, or a VR, or an unboxing, or one of my daily collectives. So thanks for watching, and bye. See you soon.